Hey, welcome back to another Transformers Tuesday, where we are going to be putting together a Blokees. And I get a lot of questions all the time about how hard are these to put together. Watch my video. I'm like, that's all you gotta do. I mean, I make videos for that reason. When I very first made these of Series 1, I did not make a video. I just made a quick little review of the figures, and everybody was like, going, how hard are these? How hard are these? I was going, all right, I'll just make the videos of how to make them so you can see. And that's it. So first off, this is if you're keeping score, and if you have to go to a store and buy one at a time. I don't know how it works, and they probably scrambled up anyway. There's 9 boxes, like a tic-tac-toe board. When you open up looking at it, I'm at the very bottom, or I should say front, middle. So this is number 6. If you're going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the big bag. This little bag. Ooh, I got some silica. They don't often come with silica in them. All right. You also get a set of instructions, which is the same for all of them. I like to open up the bag with just the fist in it to kind of figure out which one it is first. So this is the bag with just the fist in it. It's also got a stand in it. And I keep a little plastic bag because there's things I don't use, like the stand. I really don't use it, honestly. I did when I first got these. I thought, hey, it's cool, but hey, they stand very well on their own. They're very, very, very awesome. Let me just play. There's no hands, so I'm going to take a guess that this is Snarl in Dinobot mode. Dinobot. No, it's not Dynamite, JJ. It's Dinobot. So Dinobot version of Snarl is going to be a very exceptional mold. It's not like the other ones. So there are pieces that are in common with the robot version of it. We got no hands, so I'm going to have to make that assumption. Okay, so my little baggie here, I keep a little snack baggie for yet later to eat these. All right, taking the Autobot pieces out, and we can see that it is definitely a Dinobot because I've already built the robot version of the Dinobot. That was on a live video, by the way, so if you want to see the first one, it's actually on the live video. All right, normally I say keep the face, make sure you got the little eyepiece, which is right here. So here we have the little Snarl, and we have the little code on the back, and it's going to go right into the box. All right, so the instructions are here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, you got very different instructions for this. I'm trying to locate where all the pieces are just to kind of get a heads up on where things are. He's got the kind of Lego based body. It may or may not need those little shoulder joints, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Well, let me build up to a certain point, and then I might need them. Well, I definitely will need these little joints, but I don't know about the shoulder. Oh, you will need the shoulder joints. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the shoulder joints on because it does show that you'll need them. I guess as far as back of him. Okay, I'm gonna put them on like you normally do, and then I'll look at it in a minute. All right, so step number 1. I'll go ahead and get these. I guess we're going to put these together too. All right, these little pieces are useless. We've already talked about these in several videos. I'm not going to waste time on these since this video might be longer because it takes longer to put together something completely like out of the ordinary. Like these are quadrupeds. They're not like your normal biped humanoid. And I built so many of those. It's pretty simple at this point. You may not need all these joints. It seems like a few Dinobots don't use all these joints, but you might as well go and pop them out anyway, just in case. And I recycle those. So go ahead and make sure you put the male to female together. If you need to cut some of the shavings off, you got your thumbnail to get them off with, or you got, okay, I'm beginning to wonder if I got the right pieces here. These little things, they're all the same, except there's a male side and a female side, of course. And just make sure that this piece is continuous, otherwise I think it just pops right off. I did it wrong one time and it just seemed to pop right back off. But the thing will go through there, obviously, because it has to. But I think the depth is what changes. All right, so it's 3 of them. Here's the 4th one. But I don't think we're going to be using all 4 of them, but I could be wrong. I do not know. Like I said, sometimes they don't. All right, so for step number 1, we have to get these piece right here, this piece. We got to get the stegosaur plates and some white plate. Oh, it's great. This plate right here. So the gray plate goes on the back. Okay, like that. These plates. Okay, this is this side. I don't know which side's which yet. Let me double check to see how this goes on. Oh, I'm trying to get myself oriented here. All right, there we go. I finally got all the cats out, in case you're wondering, like, from last week, which is technically the same day for me. I only built 3 the first day, and then I had to deal with my family here and take care of them. So I'm hopefully going to get all the rest of them done today. This is actually the Friday before July the 4th, but if you go back and watching my live videos, right after I get done, take a breather, come back, and I'll do a live video of these. All right, so got all those done. Step number 2, Konnichiwa Ikaga desu ka? It's saying connect this. With the body, just like you normally do. Okay, goes in there. This piece goes in the front. So it's just like the body of the other one, but evidently there's a black piece that goes right there. I don't see it. So look, right here, it shows there's a black piece right there. I don't see one. There's not one on the back. It's fully encased. Maybe there's a piece that goes right here I'm not finding. I don't know what it's replying to. Like, that piece right there does not seem to exist on here. Wait, I'm beginning to wonder, there's these 2 red pieces right here. Was I supposed to put those on instead? No, that's impossible. That can't work like that. No, those are the back fenders, I guess you can say, for this. All right, so we have to put this and this together. All right, so there's no neck knob involved. I'm not sure if it goes like this. I mean, it's telling me something right here. It's saying right here to be careful about this, but this black part here, it doesn't exist. Let's look on the original. On the original, the black part was right here, so I guess they just forgot to paint it, which is fine if you're not being confusing about it. All right, so I'm sliding it on correctly. So the part that would be the front of the robot part, that part right there, which is unpainted on this one, although the picture here shows that it's painted, but that's wrong. It goes like this. Just to let you guys know, because it may matter. Now we're going to put the fenders on. I think this, nope, maybe this one. Yeah, okay, so you got to look at the little things right here. They're wider at the top. Hold on. Let me orient this correctly. Okay, so those little parts right there go into here. All right, see, it slides together. There we go. All right, I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing exactly. Okay, got those all done. Now we're going to put together these parts. Make sure you don't orient it correctly. The pragmatic parts go on the top, kind of like, okay. Wow, okay, it goes together smoothly like butter. I just, having to make sure everything's oriented correctly. There we go so far. So that all that stuff in the middle really, yeah, they could have faked it out better if they wanted to. Not like you want. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying they could have been cheaper with it. Kind of like those YOLO Park ones. Didn't like those. Definitely didn't like them. Definitely didn't. Okay, I'm gonna put together his slag tail, or his stegosaurus tail. All right. It goes right here where his hips would have been. All right, now here comes the complicated thing. This would have been his arms in robot mode. Hind legs, not the hind leg maneuver. All right. I guess this is the reason I like the dot to go on the outside, because the dot matches that dot. It's just me personally though. I know it doesn't matter. Got this, got this, got this. Slide on the cap guard. Okay, so it bends like this, so the foot has to go on like this. Okay, that's that leg. Okay, the other leg. We just put it this way so it can mirror easier. And that could be the reason I got that, because otherwise it doesn't matter that much. Okay, hold on. This one's the other leg, so I've got to twist it this way. The foot still goes that way. And since we're doing the opposite, it goes that way. And I didn't hear click click, but I was thinking, oh man, there, click click. I heard the first click and the second click. All right, that's his other back torso. See, he's still got the shoulder shrugging, but now it's his hip shrugging. Okay, almost there. I got the tail already in. It's showing the tail right now. The head's a little complicated on these, so let's see. Which way do you want to put it in first? I guess put the eyes in first, but or do we put the jaw? I think we might want to put the jaw in first. It doesn't say like 1, 2, like it doesn't say do this first, then do this. Like the model kits, it'll say put on this person, then put on that piece. It doesn't do that. It sometimes does, but it doesn't do it right here. All right, slides. You get them on the tracks inside the jaw, slide them up, and make sure that that little tab goes into that hole, and pop. Make sure you hear a pop, and you got the eyes in place. And then if he had the fire effect, which he doesn't, it would go right there. I don't know why they don't put the fire effect on there. All right, we're done. No, we're not. We got legs. We know how to use them. All right, so let me orient which way is the front. Now, I don't know what these Chinese symbols mean, but I'm guessing this means left, because that's what it looks like. And for these, like the dots to go toward the front. And this one is right. You just gotta look at the pictures. And you gotta know some Chinese if you want to know if he's left or right. But and the dots, I like the dots to go to the front. Like he's gonna have a dotted eyes at the front. All right, so we got our little critter, and he doesn't have any extra parts like the fire effect, which I wish they had the flame effect. They probably are saving it for the deluxe kits where there's gonna be a piece of what am I trying to say? An LED set inside of him, so his eyes will light up, and maybe his spine. I don't know what else they're gonna have on him light up, but most likely his eyes. And then of course, since that blue piece will be translucent, whenever you put the fire effect in there, it'll make the fire light up. All right, so he's got a mouth that opens. He's got his little head. He's got his Autobot symbol. All right, the arms can go out so much because they're on a joint, and forward and backwards. And his feet are on ball joints right there. His back legs are also feet on ball joints. So these are basically the arms of the robot. So if you were to look at him compared to the robot, you got the arms right there. You got the tail. The legs are obviously the spinal column right there. Although there's 2 spines here and only 3 here, so you know, it's just part of your imagination. So we got Snarl in both robot and dinosaur mode. All right, so what do you guys think? Is this awesome or what? I think these are fantastic. I put them with my 4-inch figures. Now, I don't know about you, but having both versions, I don't pretend like these so much transform is that maybe they're stuck in this mode. Because, you know, if you ever watch the cartoon, I think they may have explained the cartoon, but I know in the comic books they did. Oh, explain the Action Masters. They got a formula that made them stronger, but it took away the transformation ability. So, you know, it's like, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to win a war. You can't have all the little gimmicks and have the transformation. All right. So that is Snarl in his dinosaur mode, his Stegosaurus mode. So what do you guys think? Is this something you're going to get? I definitely want you to get this. So go out and buy these now. Have a great day. See you later next week with another Transformers Tuesday, where we'll look at the next one. We got 3 more to go.